Alrighty. So another recommendation, another beautiful track by Kuasha.
Mm.
Yeah, whoever they are, they somehow matches. I mean, somehow their frequency matches with us pretty well
Mm.
because their recommendations. They recommended 60s Love at the level 5 band. No one else did. No one else did, right? And that was, I mean, we fell in love with their band. Six
Yeah.
Years Love, and we did the another track,
Khoega Machan.
and then they kept mentioning Indalo's Obosheshe and
Mm.
multiple times. And let me tell you, the first time I heard it, you were at my place, and then I shared it with
Yeah.
you, and we both liked it, loved it in the first go. So we will
Yeah.
talk about this more after the track. Let's watch it
Yep.
together.
Let's jump into it then.
All right, three, two, one, start. This intro reminds me of some TV serial from US.
Mm. Jazzy start.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And the background hum is beautiful. The keys.
Interesting use of electric guitar.
What I love so far is that I'm understanding the lyrics. Thame Prithvi, Thame Shome, time stops,
Mm.
earth stops. That's amazing for me.
The transitions in this particular song.
Beautiful. This outro also reminds me of, I can't remember. All right, all right. I,
What an
I,
amazing track.
I want to hear your views on the vocals because you're definitely more qualified.
Oh, I'm not, but still, I mean, this guy's vocal just killed me. Seriously, the way, I mean, he started with, he was in falsetto at the beginning. He was singing in falsetto on very lower notes and very deep. And the way he just transitioned and gradually he took it up and went on to the higher notes in the mid and in the end as well. I mean, at the 4 minute mark as well, it was just remarkable. I'm just in love with this particular vocalist. He is just the MVP of this particular song.
Yeah. So I mean, apart from vocals, he did an amazing job. I loved it. For me, the first memory of this song is a tiny bit jarring because my headphones were like on higher volume than I'm used
Hmm.
to, and the first transition was very jarring, and
Hmm.
I had to like get them off. But the electric guitars used, the drums used were amazing for me. The
Top notch.
right, the rhythms in the beginning, I was telling the rhythms were pretty nice. I think they were on keys. Um, the electric guitars, the solos, everything. But why I get so excited when I hear this song is as I said, that I started getting. It's very interesting for me that I started getting the lyrics when he says
Hmm.
the pronunciations are very different from what we are used to. So I mean,
Yeah.
we are aware of some Hindi words or Hindi vocabulary, right? Like thamna, thame, to stop. But their
Yeah.
pronunciation is a little bit different. Thome, but I started getting it. Thome shome, shome time. In Hindi, it's
Yeah.
same.
Samay.
In Urdu, we don't have that vocabulary, but because of exposure to Bollywood,
Hmm.
we somehow get these vocabularies. Prithvi, Thame Meg, rain.
Hmm. Rain.
That was
The clouds.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was very interesting for me, and I got so happy that
Yeah.
I'm able to pick that.
Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, we got hold of the lyrics. We just Google translated it.
Yeah.
The lyrics, as you have mentioned numerous times on this particular channel, that the meaning of the song are lost in the translation. You cannot really get the entire idea of what the song is conveying when you just Google translate it. So I would be really interested to know what this particular song is talking about. But you got the idea, you got the gist of it, and the music complements the idea as well. It was so peaceful; it literally looked like the time has stopped,
Yeah.
and the choreography that was happening in the
Yes.
background,
Beautiful.
beautiful. It
So
was just
what
so
narrative
elegant
did
and
you get?
amazing.
What narrative did you get?
So for me, it's basically that they are in a state where they just want to be um, at peace. So everything just stops, and whoever they want to be, they want to be on their side, and just everything around them stops in that particular moment, and they don't want any distraction, anything happening around them. That's what I perceive. Even if it's daytime or night or whatever it is, they just wanted to stop at that moment.
What I perceived is if they get
Hmm.
together, everything will stop. Should stop.
Everything, yeah,
It's
that could
either
be as well.
everything either should stop, like the time, the rain, the earth
Hmm.
moving, or it might stop because they are together, right? Although
Yeah,
that's not what happens. That's the opposite of what happens. Time
hmm,
runs faster,
runs faster.
right? But
Absolutely.
yeah, okay.
But they
Oh,
want to just focus on that moment. That's what I understood. They
yeah,
just
yeah.
want everything,
Be in the moment,
even if they're, yeah, be in the moment. Absolutely.
yeah, of togetherness. Yes, if when people Kuasha, I would also look towards you to help us understand the narrative. But now we have started asking people to help us with translations, and
And
some
they
people
are.
have very kindly doing so. So
Absolutely.
we are exploring their more work and Dalu's, and also what is Obosheshe? I didn't get it because there are multiple tracks
Hmm.
named
Hmm.
Obosheshe. There's one from level 5 which I really liked, really liked
Oh,
without understanding any lyrics. I was just listening to the track, I really loved it.
music, yeah.
And there are multiple other tracks with the same name, so I would love to understand what that means.
Hmm. Absolutely. I think this band is very unique. I mean, one thing that I want to point out, the use of keys, as you were mentioning during the song, was very, very interesting. And at one stage, there was just keys that were playing. There
Yeah,
were no guitars and drums in the end, only the keys, and that was amazingly done. I think this band does not have someone who plays the keyboard, but it's mentioned in the description. I think it's Saad Chowdhury. So hats off to that particular guy. He just enhanced the experience of this particular song as well.
I honestly I cannot really talk about music of this track because I still haven't been able to unpack it. I have heard
Hmm.
this track like 2 or 3 times maximum,
Yeah. Yeah.
and so far I haven't been able to unpack the layers of music. I'm very slow in that regard, especially with foreign music. We are focusing on guitars, keys, rhythms, drums.
Mm,
Sometimes for some tracks, especially when you don't understand the narrative, when the
mm,
translation and lyrics are narrative is out of the way, then
mm,
you are able to focus on other things and it gets easier. But if you don't,
yeah.
then there's this stress, there's this panic that okay, I don't even understand that, or does
Mm,
it even
mm,
go along, and you start doubting your understanding. So yeah,
mm.
I haven't been able to. I will have to like listen to this track multiple times. I will anyways because I like it. So and then I would
That's a
probably
given.
be able to understand their style of music, their music
Mm.
itself, and this track more.
I haven't heard any other track from this particular band, but listening to that, I think we would have to see what genre they are um, focused on. But it's amazing that the landscape that Bangladeshi music has, all the shades or colors that we can see,
Yeah,
from jazz, blues to soft rock to indie rock, progressive rock, then hard rock, metal.
from pop to
It's,
death metal probably, the whole
yeah, the
spectrum.
entire range,
And
the whole
ghazals,
spectrum.
Qawwali. I haven't heard any Qawwali or modern fusion with Qawwali from
Hmm.
Bangladesh.
Hmm.
I'm not sure if there is a culture of Qawwali there. I have no idea. So we do
Hmm.
know that they have this culture of baul or minstrels singing, right?
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
if you go west towards Pakistan, this changes to Qawwali. So all the,
Kavalia.
so we do have a version of baul and minstrels in terms of Abda Parveen,
Hmm.
right? For example,
Yeah.
but most of their work revolves around qawwalis, right? Or
Hmm.
some chorus backing
Yeah.
them. And yeah, that's the kind of version we have. And I've haven't seen that yet. But you're very right that we have been glimpsing the whole
Yeah.
spectrum. I mean, we haven't been able to completely consume it. It will take years,
Yeah.
definitely take years,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
But the glimpses are very bright, very shiny.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Then I think we can wrap it up for today.
Let's do it.
And let's hear some more interesting tracks and review it together then.
Let's do it. See you then.
See you then.
Bye bye.
Bye.